Hello. May I say welcome? My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm.
Yeah, it should
You
be
may have
like-
heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me,
What?
especially now that
Yeah.
you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5. Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should, because diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are, and you want to be ready before you try that.
Yeah, it should be live.
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond Creation Lab. We've already started on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding. Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the 5 Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here. You'll need to connect it to the pre-existing network of paths in the power grid. Now comes the real test, incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the creation lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
The machinations of the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned so
Nothing's gonna
much
go wrong.
and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next.
Let's release this. First dinosaur release. Let's do this.
Life. It begins. The most precious moment.
We can
The
see
result
this.
of incalculable actions and reactions trials and errors,
got one guy
genetic
on here.
mutations and unknowable combinations,
That's gonna get
chaos,
annoying, is the...
all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being,
Yeah,
an
yeah.
entity, distinct and unique. And now we, you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
Alright, so we've got the research center. I think it's here.
The Hammond Foundation has 3 main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally.
Blah, blah, blah.
They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility.
Cool, science.
Ah, Dr. Dua. This is our new Director of Operations.
I'm aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dua. I run the science division of our operation. Okay, you're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population and seeing that they are flourishing.
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park.
Kind of don't want to put it anywhere that everybody else is putting it. I mean, it is what it is, but let's see. There was a spot right there.
So, one more thing. Your reputation. Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
Okay, so we're just basically
People think money makes the world go round, but they're wrong.
expedition.
Contracts make the world go round, my friend. Obligations and commitments. Complete a contract and your rep with the science division will increase.
Team.
Meaning you'll be able to take on more complex and challenging missions.
Chopper just took off. Right there. That's pretty
Good. Your first expedition team is out.
Map.
They'll bring back what they find to the
This
fossil center for
runs
extraction.
there. Stop talking, runs through here. Let's go to the research center. Help research, DNA, blah, 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 blah. We
Your
all
job
know
is
that.
simple, really. Create dinosaurs, which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, huh? Which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life, development and resources, nature and
While he
commerce.
continues to
See?
talk.
Simple.
And I think we've only got one research team at the moment. Yeah. So, we're gonna do that. That's...
The Fossil
Fossil.
Center lets you extract DNA from fossils and amber in order to create new
fossils.
dinosaur
We don't have any
genomes.
fossils yet.
Exciting.
Oh, yes, we do. I lied.
I've got an interesting opportunity for you to consider. It will
Triceratops.
allow us to work together to create life. Pure life. If you've been listening to Dr. Malcolm, then you know how important this is to us. And to me.
Alright, let's go ahead and extract the DNA. Extract. Extract.
I knew you were my kind of person. Inquisitive,
Extract.
driven,
All of that.
and I knew you couldn't resist this opportunity. So let's get started.
So in here, the genus, we've got...
Together, we can create a more authentic version of our dinosaurs. That means a complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge. Don't disappoint.
Lennasaurs. We'll go down here, click him. The Strathemus We'll say it that way. And that one island, and characters. Character. I hate little ticks. We gotta get rid of these ticks. And someone's down here we missed. Anybody else? Cool. Alright, ticks are gone. Rain. Alright, but now we need some stuff. Yes, power, paths, landscaping, demolish, control room. Okay, that's the control room. Cool. Good to know. Enclosures. We need...
You should extract genomes from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have to create dinosaurs.
Get that guy some food. Can we incubate one of these guys? Yeah, let's go ahead and incubate that.
One of your dinosaurs has failed to incubate. I never said bringing back dinosaurs was gonna be easy.
No one's watching, so you can talk to me, by the way. Landscaping, alright. Why can't I place a tree there? Oh, there we go. No trees there, but that's okay. So this is gonna be for the viewers. Go ahead and link this path up here. Go. And no power. Okay, so this is when we have to get into the powers mechanism. So let's go ahead and power. Does that connect? No, it doesn't. Okay. Learning here, guys. Power. Pylon. Is it connected? No. Do you have to... let's see here. Bulldoze. Do we have to pull it from something that's already there? Converts power for use nearby buildings must be connected to the power station pylon. Transmit power stations to substations. Okay. So it looks like they've got a substation here. Can I do that? There we go. And no substation. Okay, so power and a substation. We can move it like let's go right there for now. There we go. And then is that gonna generate power? No cable. So cable pylon. There we go. Alright, cool. So these guys, the expedition team got back, so we've got a Triceratops. Let's go. Fossil center, new fossils, extract DNA, extract DNA, and we're gonna sell this guy. Looks like this is gonna be have ticks on it all the time, so that's gonna be fine. Research. Electric fences. We're gonna need that. Alright, and then this guy. We're gonna
A Struthiomimus. Interesting. Another dinosaur that furthers the case of a direct linkage to our modern birds.
Modern birds, okay. And then... Hey! Enough! And then, so we need more Triceratops, so we'll wait for that. Let's see what it has. Let's do next here.
Hey, I'm Isaac. I've been hearing good things about you.
Right.
I'm in charge of the entertainment division here. What good is the world's greatest show if no one sees it? Don't answer. That's rhetorical and painfully obvious. What I'm saying is that we need people in our parks. Fill up our facilities with warm bodies. Numbers bring revenue, excitement, and opportunities.
The more buildings we have, the more chance to increase our revenue.
Obviously. We'll put that right there. Is it connected? I think it's connected. Emergency shelter is underway here. Oh, the genofossil, or the expedition is coming back. To there, and we can
I'm Owen Grady. Owen to my friends. I've seen things I'd rather not talk about, but it hasn't dampened my commitment to the dinosaurs. The raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you.
Alright, extracting DNA.
I can't thank you enough, which means I'm not gonna try.
Where's our map? Doesn't really show us our boundaries right here, that's okay. But if we go to map, it looks like it's really weird, But okay. Like we... Okay, that's a little weird because of that mountain there, but that's okay. Kinda don't want this to be this big, is the thing. Can we just build, like, fences?
We are making great strides so far. I believe I may be on the cusp of something wondrous, and I have you to thank, at least in part, for where I find myself. Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will know if our efforts will have been worth it.
Too close to dinosaur. Well, move, dinosaur. Okay. He's not cooperating with this, with what I want to do with this, so we'll have to wait till he's over here because we don't have electric fence. 8. Okay. We need a ranger station. Let's go ahead and build that right about there. And we need this guy. Terrain constraints. Ah, okay. Landscaping. Terrain. What if we... Now, can you do that? That way a bit. Oh, oh. Right there. Perfect.
It looks like you've run out of power. That's not good. Build more power stations or increase your output.
Alright. We'll go ahead and put a small one over here since we're expanding kind of over here. There we go. We need a road. And now we have access to different roads now. Alright, so where's that dinosaur? Oh, they're both, okay. So I would like to split this kind of in half. But these guys are... Ranger station requires power. Alright, so, power? Pylon? Yeah. Does that... Does that give that power, though? Requires path connection. Oh. Alright, forgot the path here. Alrighty. So this is our ranger station. I want 2 teams at least to start out with. Upgrade slot, we don't have anything for that yet. No power. That's the... Ooh, you can pilot the helicopter. Up, down. Left, right. Up, down. What are the controls? I don't know the controls. Oh, space. Okay. This.
Altering position.
Okay, so now I'm controlling the helicopter too.
Dart has
that-
missed.
Okay, that has a lot.
Receiving
of
initial storm warning.
So there. I almost had him. Okay. So what we're gonna do? Is can you scare them over there?
Storm has not changed course.
Alright, so we scared that one over there. Yeah. You go.
Storm conditions in effect.
Yeah. Okay. You go over there first. Okay, cool.
Taking back the controls.
So what I want to do right now is get this gate. So did that actually gate that off? Too expensive. I'm running out of money. Alright, well we'll do that for now. Let's see what's going on here. Let's modify it. Whoa. Okay, this is cool. Can we modify it? Applied. Applied. Oh, applied unit space, okay. Attack or cosmetic? Let's go cosmetic for now. Too expensive. So we need money. We're running out of money is the thing. So we need to wait for people to come. And of course that's going to be a waiting game. We can, what can we do here? View fossils. We can sell this guy. We can sell this. Get a little bit more money and sell that. Alright, nothing to extract on that last right there. That's okay, that gives us a little bit more money. I want to finish this real quick. Obstructed by you. That's... So can we drink them at this point? Cause... drive. Way too far away. Let's go ahead and...
This is a side hustle
this
that
weird
we
one.
should get behind.
Drive vehicle. Shoot. Okay, Okay, so we can scare them over. Let's go ahead and scare them over to the side that or just shoot.
Check your target.
Alright, so there. I would like to just knock them out real quick. Dinosaur is not sick. Oh, you can't track them without them. Okay, they are on the correct side right now. Come on. Obstructed by what? What's obstructing it? Alright, let's go. Let's bulldoze this real quick. Let's go here. Let's do this. Let's do this. There we go. Alright. And then let's go ahead and place a feeder back. That's guests. Oh, landscaping. Operations. Food for the guests. Power. Pass. Where is... View. Enclosures. Too expensive. Well, we're making a little bit of money, so... So we gotta wait. Okay. Money is definitely not fun in the beginnings. That's for sure. Let's go ahead and view expedition map. There. Let's go and see if we have any fossils. No, okay. So we definitely need to make sure that the expedition is out constantly so that we can get more money flow in. It does cost apparently down here to go ahead and do that. What does it cost to landscape? Question. It does cost the landscape. Okay. I mean, I assume it would, but. No water. It looks too linear is the thing. Right here. There we go. That's a little better. What I want is the water to be here so that the viewers can view. Mission. Okay. Did you come back with a fossil yet? No. Might hear the chopper now, actually. Nope. Okay. So right now, more or less a waiting game. We have the shelters if anything happens. We won't need that until we get a carnivore in here. And Chopper's back. Which means we can go right here. Fossils. We're gonna extract the image. We need the money. Oh, there we go. Sell that and extract that. There we go. Alright, now we need to put this feeder down for these guys. Closures. Do we still not have enough? No, we're pretty close though. Could get another one of these out, but then that's $30,000 in the tank that we need again. Reach a profit. We got like nobody here. Cool. How's our map doing? I think that just means that there's like that's not powering anything? Dinosaurs. We've got 2 Erdies. Vehicles. 2 vehicles. We need to also get something for the guests, which is going to be a lot of money, but that's okay. That means that we'll just be able to get people in. But that involves more research and, you know, the world goes round. Operations, power, paths. I definitely want this to feel like, keep feeling like a park, regardless of if there's dinosaurs or fences or buildings around. So I'm gonna focus a lot on kind of landscaping. Oh good, they're back. Let's see how she does with the gun. I mean, if that rock is hot enough, it's hot enough in here, you know. It's up to you. If she keeps doing it, then yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and sell this guy. And this is a new. So we're gonna extract the money out of that guy. Alright. And then, of course, it's gonna cost us to send this out again. And it's gonna cost a lot, because we're gonna go all the way over here. But let's go ahead and do it. we've got a meat eater on the way. He costs $500,000, but you know, whatever. This side, I think it's gonna be for our meat eaters, because what it's gonna have us do in the storyline is release this into this, so that it eats that and blah 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 blah. But those might not last too long if he doesn't have food, which we're trying to get up to. Is there something that makes passive income other than people? 'Cause there's no people here. Because we only have the 2 dinos here. We probably shouldn't let's see, can we get a secret? The second guy going here? No, we can't. Okay, not yet at least. So we probably shouldn't have.
You can help with this, and you should.
Alright, we'll accept that.
I'm Claire Deering, and I've been on these islands before. On Isla Nublar, I made some mistakes, and I've tried to set them right. I believe in what we're doing, and I believe in these dinosaurs.
Okay, cool. Do you have money for me?
Don't let this opportunity pass you by.
Okay, cool. It's on an expedition for Carno right now, so that's... Wow, that's really far away. We're not going to do that for a while. We need the money other places here. Alright, let's go through here. New dinosaur. Do we have to actually click on all of them? That's okay. Ticks bug me. Alright, let's go back. Dig sites. What do we got? Hell Creek Formation, Dinosaur Park Formation, Lance Formation. We're receiving complaints about guests not being able to satisfy their thirst. Well, if I had money... There's some money. We'll go ahead and sell this. And extract that. We're gonna need to extract that. None in here? Okay, locations. This is, I guess, stuff for like fossils, but not like bones, like skin and everything like that. Archive, characters. Who did we meet? Him, her, and him. Is that it? Okay, cool. I can't do anything if there's like no income. Man, can we sell some stuff? Like, could we sell this fence and do it later when we're rich? Do we get money back? Ooh, we do. We get a little bit back. Okay. We need to feed these guys before they die. Except our guests also. We need to feed them. Let's go ahead and give them, instead of feeding them, let's make them walk into the park a little bit. That's what I'm thinking. And come over here and buy some stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and build that. That way we can get more people and more income and blah 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 blah. And connection. I build it on the wrong side? Because that's gonna, gift shops and stuff are gonna give us profit aside from the income to get into the park. So we'll let that go ahead and build. They're roaming, their health is going down just because no food. Okay. Path connection, power required, power operations, lunchbox, night vision goggles, sell for 6. The lunchbox will sell for $5. Sell for $4. I want to kind of, you know, make it not like super cheap, but not super expensive so that people will buy. Hopefully that will get a few more people in here. Everything's too expensive, so.
So you've got dinosaurs your guests want to get up close and personal with. The thing is, they can't. Construct facilities to increase visibility and keep visitors the right side of the safety glass.
Well, obviously we don't want the visitors on the inside. So just to make a few viewing points so that, you know, all can be seen. Use the combination of viewing galleries, view platforms, and monorails, and geospheres to cover your enclosure. Alright. Well, that's got a pretty good viewing distance on it already, so we'll leave that to be right now. Did that come back? Costs, it all costs. New character, Lewis, and there we go. Let's see what our money's doing here. Okay, so it is. Was that? Okay, we're at 909. And we're going down. Okay. Oh, booger. Expeditions, teams available. Storm protection, no. Does this have an upgrade? No. What if we bring everything down? Okay, so expensive is 10, it's selling for 5. Expensive would be 20. It would sell for 12. A lot of micromanaging here. Let's see if that changes anything. Because if it doesn't, I'm kind of stuck here. I'm not sure. I mean, we can't hatch another dinosaur because it's too expensive. We can't do this because it's too expensive. We might just have to start again because there's always this trial and error period of like learning the game and stuff. Research. Research costs money, of course, and we don't even have anything close to that. Alright, well, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have this as our trial run of oops, and we'll start again and skip train stuff and skip, you know, some of the other little stuff that costs us some money. Like this viewing center, we don't need to put that in right away. They can see them from the gates. So we can minimize this path. And we won't build that, split this in half. We'll minimize that. We won't do the terrain, minimize that. So, I think we're gonna restart the island here. I'm gonna restart the island in a different video so that this doesn't run too long for you guys. Alright, let's go ahead and skip all this that we just went through. Loading.
Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should, because diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are, and you want to be ready before you try that.
Alright, so I'm just gonna follow what they say for now, and then we can get going. I'm still gonna place this a little bit off of the gate here, just because I want to be different. So
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you.
and we can't skip any
You'll
of this,
start
of
by
course.
building a Hammond Creation Lab.
Alright, give me one. Thank you.
We've already started on an enclosure for you. You
ahead
should
and
just
build it.
attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Ah, just kidding.
No dinosaurs yet. And now we gotta attach it to path.
Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the Five Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here. You'll need to connect it to the pre-existing network of paths and the power grid.